Dupe fragrances I fuck with heavy. Now, there's a lot of dupe fragrances, but I think a lot of them are kind of
Oh, oh, oh my god, that smells like a crackhead.
mediocre, or they just don't smell right, especially if you compare it to the original. Like, for example, I have After Effect by French Avenue, as well as Side Effect by Initio. You just can't copy certain fragrances because they do smell really similar in the opening, but this one gives more of like a gumball sweetness, while this gives more of a gummy bear type of sweetness, which this is way deeper. And then there's certain stuff like, Amouage Purpose or Guerlain Tobacco Honey, where the quality of ingredients are so high, you just can't replicate them for cheap. So these are dupe fragrances I think that are worth it, worth every penny. After smelling thousands of fragrances, I do recommend these. I'm not sponsored by any of these. I have worn all of these, and I think you should get them. Also, side note, there's also some dupe fragrances I've worn that have given me real headaches and allergies compared to the original. Nobody talks about this. One example was I used to own Liquid Brun by French Avenue. I got headaches every time I've worn that. I got allergies every time I worn that, but every time I wear Altair, that never happens. So just a side note, nobody ever talks about that, but that's a real thing that can happen. But onto the list. First up on the list is Tarati Blue by Afnan. This is a copy of Bulgari Tigar. This smells really similar. It smells like you fingered a grapefruit and it exploded all over you. The only problem I had with the original Tigar, because I love showing it to customers, was it does not last. And it's worth $500, pretty much. Get this instead. It's basically the same thing. This lasts a little bit longer on my skin. It captures the same essence. No dupe is ever 100% copy. The Bulgari smells a little bit higher quality, but this captures the same essence as the original, and it's way cheaper, and you don't have to spend loads of money on something that doesn't last, even if it smells really great. Tarati Blue by Afnan. This is a great summer scent. Next up is French Avenue Ether. This is a copy of Parfums de Marly Greenly. The opening is so similar to the original, but as it dries, it's a little more synthetic. But the reason I would get this over Greenly is because both of them don't last long. But this one's $50. The other one's about $400, maybe $200 on a discount site. This is an awesome gym scent. It has a little bit of a dent in it because I use this all summer. It's a little more synthetic on the dry down, but the opening is so similar. If you honestly sprayed this on a test strip and showed it to someone, they wouldn't be able to tell much of a difference, honestly. Get this instead. It's cheaper. You can spray it guilt-free because it's not super expensive, and it's just a great fresh scent. It lasts about 2 to 4 hours, so put this on if you're going to go get groceries or go to the gym. Next, I think you can get a ton of value off of Cade Alforsan. This is like a pineapple kind of saffron scent. Very sweet. It does kind of smell like canned pineapples, but hey, this is $20, but it has a little bit more sweetness to it. It's kind of perfumey. But for $20, you really can't go wrong with this because this actually is good longevity for a fresh scent. I get like 4 hours of projection, 6 hours longevity. So those last 2 hours, it's not going to really project, but this will last you almost a full workday. And for $20, you really can't beat this. I've heard people say this is copying Mind Games Blockade. Not really. It's kind of its standalone thing. This is a great fresh scent, and I just dropped the cap. Next is Atralia Absolute Noir. This is a copy of Creed Aventus Absolute, but it's sweeter. It's not as smoky, and it's missing a little bit of that quality, but the longevity on this is really good. It has great performance. This is just awesome. It smells really, really, really similar to Aventus Absolute still. The quality is a little different. It's not bad quality. It does smell great, but don't expect it to be one for one. Never go into dupes thinking it's going to be one for one 100% the same because you will go in disappointed. Kind of see them as a little bit of a twist. I did get a compliment with this when I wore it to go get a haircut. Maybe she was just wanting a tip, but hey, it works. It lasts a really long time and is a super easy wear. This is really, really good for the price. It's $50. It still smells high quality, but it's missing a little bit of that darkness from Aventus Absolute, but still worth the money. Up next is Barouge Perlador. This is a copy of Parfums de Marly Carlisle. Carlisle is a very earthy, patchouli, vanilla type of scent. It's very sexy. This does last a really long time on skin. On my skin, I get around 10 to 12 hours, lasts all day on clothes, but it doesn't project super far. So it's more of an intimate scent, and this did also get reformulated, so it's not as beast mode as it used to be. Barouge Perlador kind of trades a little bit of that smoothness for better projection. Let me spray some more on my skin, because I do like this a lot. Not as smooth as Carlisle, but hey, it's a dupe. It can't be perfect. But as it dries, it gets really, really similar. It's missing a little bit of the amber, but it still kind of captures that earthy, patchouli, vanilla sexiness from the original. This projects all day. I get around 8 hours with it. And for the price, this is actually really good. Good winter scent. Definitely worth the money. $50, great performance. It has some quality there. Barouge Perlador. Next is Latafa Camera Ducan. This is a twist on Latafa Camera, which is a copy of Angel Share. These are not the same, but this is definitely a much darker take on it. It's a spicy amber scent. It reminds me a lot of, ooh, I cannot spray this well. This reminds me a lot of Armani Ambre Eccentrico, as well as Fantastique by Givenchy, where it's a very spicy amber with some incense. This smells so good. Oh, if you like spicy dark scents that kind of has like an apple pie cinnamon twist, this is super, super good. Or if you're a fan of those two, then definitely get this. I think the quality is there. It smells really good. Can be a little too sweet for some people and a little too synthetic. It's not too synthetic like Camera, but it's a very interesting scent. One of the best dupe scents I've smelled, honestly. So yeah, Camera Ducan, really good for the winter. I will be spamming this all winter. Yeah, we're making this the scent of the night. This smells really good for what you're getting. Whew. And for women, Club de Nuit Imperial. This is a copy of Parfums de Marly Delina Exclusive. It's less sweet, a little less quality, but still smells really, really good. I did buy this to test it, and I was going to give it to a friend. But when I was going home, I sprayed it on before going to the grocery store because I had to stop at the grocery store. I just sprayed it because I have free will. So I went into the grocery store, and once I checked out, there was like a guy kind of acting up in line when I was wearing this. And then once I got to the cash register, the lady was like, "You smell incredible. What are you wearing?" So compliment magnet, this will get you attention. Amazing longevity. If you want to go to a guy's place, leave, and have him still smell you, get you this. But the opening is a little harsh, so you got to let it dry, and then it smells really, really, really good and really similar to Delina Exclusive. And lastly, we can never talk about a dupe list without Club de Nuit Intense Man and the X-Straight. This, if you just want compliments for a good amount of money, get this. The amount of compliments I've gotten on this is insane. The hoes love this. I don't know why. The opening people talk about being too synthetic, it's not that bad, but it definitely gives like lemon cleaner vibes. But as it dries, it becomes this nice, smoky, all like smokier version of Aventus, like an older batch of it. It's so smooth. Earthy, citrusy, pineapple-y, woodsy kind of scent. It is perfect. I can't spray it. I already sprayed La Tafarag Ducan on me. This is so good. But if you don't like the opening of this, just get the X-Straight. I think these are more worth the purchase than buying a full bottle of Aventus. Yes, Aventus has a little bit more of that quality, but this, that dry down is like a smokier, honestly sexier version that lasts longer. This, if you just want one fragrance that just gets you compliments you can wear anywhere, just get this. The internet was not lying. You will get so many compliments. You will get laid wearing this. This is actually a crazy fragrance. Maybe you won't get laid because you need a good personality. You need to look well-dressed and well-groomed. But this, people love this stuff. But the X-Straight's really good. This one lasts a long time. The opening is a lot more pleasing, and it lasts a little bit longer. But honestly, these are worth every penny.